It's too to be here. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here. Chris, let's get this rolling. Romans 15:4. Yes, sir. Listen to this prayer.
For whatever Nikatab before, Nikatab to Lambadas,
Yes, sir.
so that through endurance and through the Nakum of the Ketubim, we might have Tikva.
You might have tikva. Might have the scriptures. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Might have your call, hope. Years ago, I had a conversation. I probably was in high school. Years ago, I had a conversation with, I'm not sure, it probably was one of the fellas. He said, Malcolm, do me two things right today. Make this your last time doing these two things. I said, yeah, what's up, man? What's up? He said, stop. He said, you're a terrible liar, so stop lying. He also says, your voice is so heavy, it carries. So when you whisper, it doesn't work. So he said, stop lying and stop whispering, because that's not your cup of tea. He said, so I said, brother, I appreciate that. I thank you for being honest. So the key is be honest. Put that on your head. Put that on your head. Let me see. They call it Proverbs. Mashaly, the 19th chapter, Mashaly 19. Also hold for me, I already got there, okay. Mashaly 19, hold that. Don't read it yet, just hold it. Mashaly 19 and 20. The year is 1985. I'm on the campus of the University of Georgia, South Campus of the University of Georgia. What happened? So I'm on campus of the University of Georgia in 1985 on a Sunday. I'm preparing to run a 5K with the other Greeks, fraternities and sororities. I had a friend, Irving. Irving said, Malcolm, let's run together. Let's run this race together. I said, okay, Irving. I said, about Irving, about 5'9", 5'10", a little out of weight. I said, okay, Irving. I said, but remember, I take long steps. I cover a lot of ground. I said, so you gonna be able to keep up? He said, man, yeah, Malcolm. I said, okay. So we started running, and we started running, and I can tell he's out of shape because he's already winning after 2 or 3 minutes. Mashaly 19 and 20. Read.
Shama to the counsel and accept discipline.
Hear wise instruction. I'm telling everyone that can hear me, that can see me, don't be hard-headed. Don't be lazy. When somebody is coming to you with wisdom, with knowledge, with information, the wrong thing to do is to ignore them.
Right.
Or to ignore the information, or to ignore the knowledge that's being given. Why? Because it would be detrimental if you ignore instruction, wise instruction, profitable instruction, beneficial instruction in information. Mashaly 19 and 20, listen.
Shama to wise counsel.
Yes, sir.
And accept discipline.
Yes, sir.
That you may be kakma in your latter end.
Yes, sir. So you may be what?
Kakma in your latter end.
Yes, sir. So it'd be well with you in your latter end. So we're running. We reached the halfway mark. Mashaly 12 and 15. And I can tell Irvin is extremely out of breath, out of shape. I said, Irvin, why don't you walk the rest of the way? Because at the pace you're going, at the rate you're going now, that you're running now, you're not going to make it. So I'm telling each and every one of you, those who are not convinced, not convicted, not standing on this bar. Be careful. Be careful. Yes, sir.
Mashaly 12:15.
Yes, sir.
The darak of a fool is Sadiq in his own
The way of a fool is what?
Sadiq in his own
Yes, sir.
But a kakma ish is he who shama to counsel.
Yes, sir. Again, listen. Listen. What you're being told, what you're being given as far as instruction, scripture, commandments, Torah law is beneficial. It's going to help you navigate through this kayak. When I think about navigation, I'm thinking about when it comes to mind, navigating, you're driving the car and there's a lot of potholes, a lot of obstacles in the road. The one thing you don't want to do is, one, to hit a parked car. Two, you don't want to strike a live individual and cause damage, cause injury. Or if you're in a plane, again, I'm thinking about a fighter plane, a combat plane, and you're trying to avoid being hit, being struck by missiles, torpedoes. Well, not torpedoes, that's underwater. Thank you. So, accept the instruction, accept the wisdom. That individual that you may be conferring with might have age on them, might have life experiences on them. So the key is to accept the wisdom, accept the counsel, accept the instruction, accept the bar, so you can navigate properly through life.
That's right.
So you can avoid the headaches.
That's right.
The heartaches, the injury, damages. Don't deny. Don't forget that there are others who have more experience.
That's right.
Others who have more knowledge.
That's right.
Others who have more information. That can be vital.
That's right.
That can be vital. You want to avoid, let's say you want to avoid diseases, you want to avoid injury. One of my coaches in high school, he said, Malcolm, you're a pretty quick guy. You have some speed on you. I said, yeah. He said, why don't you come out for the football team? I said, not the way you guys get injured. Yeah. Shoulder injury, leg injury, on crutches. I said, nah, I'll pass. I'll pass. So I'm saying, look and see what others, and hear and listen to what others have gone through, have experienced. So, 12 and 15 again.
The darak of a fool is
Yes, sir.
Sadiq in
Yes,
its
sir.
own but a kakma ish is he who shama to counsel.
Yeah, so Irvin and I are running. I said, Irvin, why don't you walk the rest of the way so you don't succumb to the running to the. He said, no, Malcolm, I got it. I said, okay now. We spoke about wise counsel. We spoke about wise instruction.
That's right.
Irvin should have listened. And I'm telling each and every one of you that are not committed to this way, to this debauch. Listen. Our purpose here is to avoid Sheol. Our purpose here is to gain salvation. You probably won't make it if you ignore counsel, wise counsel, instruction. So we are running. I said, Irvin, take your time, walk the rest of the way. I'll meet you at the finish line. Oh, Auryah 8 and 15. Hold that Auryah 8 and 15. And let me get YashaYahu 2 and 11. Who's ever heard of White River? Is it called White River rafting?
White water.
White water. How do you know? Oh, really? Okay. Thank you for telling me that. So if you're out in nature, if you're out outside parks, amusement parks or whatnot, theme parks, and you're White River rafting, the water is very fast, very strong. The currents of the water very fast, strong. So imagine a boat, you got people in it, traveling down this fast and tumultuous water. Now, YashaYahu 2 and 11. Yes, sir.
The lofty of an ish shall be humbled, and the pride of an ish shall be humbled.
I'm sorry, say again.
The lofty of an ish
Yes,
shall
sir.
be humbled.
Yes, sir.
And the pride of an ish shall be humbled.
Yes, sir.
And Yahuwah alone shall be exalted in that yom.
So, lofty. Look that up for me, loftiness. Also look up travesty. Travesty is defined as a false, an absurd, or distorted representation of something. A false, an absurd, or distorted representation of something. It would be a travesty if you went to Sheol while attending every service, every muad, sung every zamar, memorized them, word for word, note for note. It would be a travesty for you not to be saved or gain salvation with all this attendance, with all this service time, with all this tithe giving of yourself, it'll be a travesty. So I'm advising you, I'm instructing you, I'm admonishing you. Please receive, hear, listen, and apply the instruction to the bar, the knowledge that you gain here, that you're gaining here. Yes, sir.
For the YashaYahu of Sabaoth shall be against everyone who is proud and lofty, and against everyone who is lifted up, that he may be abased.
For the Yom of what?
The YashaYahu of Sabaoth
Yes, sir.
shall be against everyone who is proud and lofty, and against everyone who is lifted up, that he may be abased.
Pride. Pride. Go for what? A fall. Pride goes for a fall. Your goal is not to fail. Your goal should be not to fail.
That's right.
Your goal should be to work with one another, lift up one another, support one another in a Kadash way, of course. Yes, sir.
And it shall be against all the cedars of Lebanon that are lofty and lifted up, against all the oaks of Bashan.
Yes, sir. Let me get that. Auryah 8 and 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on to that. So the raft, talking about the raft. Is it easier to go with the flow of the water or against?
With.
Are you sure about that? Yes, of course. Yes, it is. Now, let's say there's another individual that puts a raft into the same water, but he's trying to paddle upstream. Now, is that easier or more difficult?
More difficult.
More difficult. Exactly, it is. I'm telling each and every one of you listening, viewing, this hypocrisy, theft, lying, stealing, cheating, you're in that boat that's trying to go upstream. Fighting, causing discord, you are in that boat that's going upstream, fighting against the current, fighting against the Debar and Amat. I'm telling you, wise counsel and instruction will steer you away from the heartaches, the headaches, the hypocrisy, the lying. Yes, sir.
When it is on the tube soil, it is those who shama the debar, that they have shama with a tube and pure lob.
Yes,
and they have
what kind of?
A tube and pure lob.
So those that seek, or those that receive instruction in wise counsel, what kind of lob are they destined for?
A tube and pure lob.
Yes, sir.
And they produce pari with yakal.
So I can identify someone who's accepted or committed to this bar. by the fruit they produce, by their character, by their attitude, by their behavior. I'm telling you, it's most important.
That's right.
Most important.
That's
most
right.
vital that you receive this, the bar, that you receive this a mot, before it's too late.
That's right.
Before it's too late. Again, tomorrow's not promised.
That's right.
Tomorrow is not promised. Mashaly, 14:5. Mashaly 14:5. Listen.
A trustworthy witness shall not kazab.
Are you trustworthy? Can you be counted on? Do you have something to offer? Not material, but in the Ruach sense. Can you be counted upon? Are you trustworthy? Yes, sir.
But a false witness utters kazab.
Or are you one of those in that boat that's trying to go upstream? Those who are fighting truth or minds. Those who are disobeying. Those who are not submissive. Those who have theft, malice in their law. Which one are you? Are you a witness? A faithful witness? A faithful witness, let's go with that. Or are you hard-headed? Are you one that doesn't care? Yes, sir.
A scoffer seeks wisdom and finds none.
Yes, sir.
But da'ath is easy to one who has understanding.
Yes, sir. So I'm telling you, I'm warning you, I'm advising you. Like I told Irving. So we get to the end of the race. Irving is passed out. Well, not passed out, but Irving is lying on the sidewalk because he can't breathe, because he's out of shape, because he wouldn't listen to instruction, wise counsel. Because Irving took it upon himself to say, I don't care what Malcolm is saying or has said. I'm going to do things my way.
Right.
I'm going to walk how I want to walk. Dress how I like to dress. Mm-hmm. Listen to or view what I want to. Mm-hmm. Listen to or view. Irving. You are Irving. You are Irving. So I'm admonishing you, not admonishing, I'm warning you. Politely. Accept, receive wise counsel. This the bar, which has been tried over and over again. And I found to be a mot, to be true.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get you from the presence of a foolish ish.
Yes, sir.
Or you shall not discern the lips of da'ath.
You take wise counsel and instruction, you won't have many friends. I can tell you that for sure. I can tell you that for certain.
That's right.
My relatives, they like to bring up religion a lot. So they're in church every Sunday. And I know when it comes, I say like Mika, well, somebody says, you haven't hit me nan times. Not nan time. Because I see the enemy approaching in the form of a sibling or a
Right.
parent.
Right.
But I can identify them because of the counsel I received, the instruction I received, the devoir that I received, the amount that I received.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
The kakma of the sensible is to being his the rock,
Yes, sir.
but the foolishness of a fool is deceit.
Yes, sir.
Fools mock a guilt offering, but among the upright is favor.
Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Our time on this Auryah is not long. It could be today, it could be next week, it could be next year. We have no way of knowing. No way of knowing. So I'm telling you, I'm advising you, I'm warning you. If you don't take heed to tube information, tube wisdom, tube knowledge, then Sheol will be your portion. That's it.
That's right. Yes, sir.